Hello, Cancer. This is a bullshit detector reading, okay? And the first card that's come out for you is the solar plexus chakra, okay? So something's going wrong in your solar plexus here, okay? This is your third chakra here, okay? Where your creative side, something could be blocking that right now. And when it concerns the lie, somebody here is hurt. They're carrying some heartache and loss here. And the truth is, they are suffering in silence here, Cancer. Okay? They could be having upset stomachs. Okay? That's affecting them right now. Somebody could be ill. I'm going within. And the outcome here for Cancer is temptation. Now, for some of you right now, let's look at this. Yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, for some of you right now, with the bottom of the deck, you got victory and success. It's telling you to be patient, though, for somebody from the past to come back. That's for somebody. Okay. Now you've got in the position here as the problem, you've got the third chakra. Okay. That's the yellow. It's the ram. The sound of ram. It's the element of fire. So some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Okay. But the solar plexus chakra is located between the navel area and just below the rib cage. It represents power, vitality, willpower, self-esteem and confidence. The energy center where your emotions and feelings are recorded. This chakra is associated with clairsentience, that's your inner feelings, which is the major psychic reception area. The balance chakra, you may want to try yoga, dance and movement, or breathe work with color. In addition, be aware of people who drain your energy here, Cancer. There's also workshops and classes that focus on empowerment that will help you open and harmonize this area. But for some of you, your gut feeling is telling you something's not right. That's what I'm hearing, okay? And you need to listen to your gut feeling, what it's trying to tell you here, all right? So I'm going to clarify that now for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. Your gut feeling's trying to tell you something. It might even tell you to say you need to put down some form of burden that you're carrying. Alright? You've got the 10 of Swords, and that's reverse. Okay? Someone's holding on to some pain here, Cancer. Okay? Someone's fearing ruin. Okay? That's what the problem is. You're trying to get over some form of betrayal. Okay? Someone could have stabbed you in the back, and you're trying to either heal from this or forgive them for what they've done. Okay? For some of you, though, with the 10 of Swords here reversed, some of you are getting over some form of ending. Okay? For some of you, you've been through much in your life, especially when it comes to your romantic partnership. Your lovers have left you feeling devastated, abandoned and abused. Maybe even your partner or potential partner feels the same way about their love life. Okay? However, Cancer, do not fret. Okay? Even though you have been left feeling hurt in the past, the only way is up from here. Okay? And for some of you, the negative days are awful. Your relationship has more bad moments than it does have good ones. Your relationship is mostly negative and has a negative impact on your mental health and well-being. There's not much left to save this partnership for some of you, and it's probably not even worth keeping. Okay? Because for some of you right now, with this 10 of Swords there on top of your gut feeling, that's letting you know that something's not right. Okay? You're not happy where you are in this situation. Alright? For some of you, you're going through some form of affliction or self-pity, or you're going through a karmic lesson here for some of you. Okay? Because this person here who's experiencing this right now, all right, with the needing to trust their gut feeling and their intuition, okay, for some of you, it can imply that cycle of events is changing and you're now emerging from a difficult, uncomfortable or negative situation. It may also be implying that someone may be hurt and they're in need of some emotional and spiritual counseling, especially when the light is that what is hidden here is the heartache and loss here, okay. For some of you may need to go within. Some of you may be isolating yourself, okay, gone into some form of exile. But with the Three of Swords here, okay, some of you have definitely experienced some form of hurt, pain, okay. For some of you, it's disappointment, sorrow and separation here, which can cause upheaval and distress. It takes all the strength you have at this moment in order to move past the pain and heal your heart here, Cancer. The love that has been given to another should now be focused on you. So you need to start loving yourself and take your power back. Although you might look at this card as being negative, it can act as a tremendous catalyst, encouraging you to move on. The painful experience of life are just as valuable as the joyous ones here. You may not appreciate that sentiment at this challenging time, but life does have a way of pushing you forward, even though you may not always know the final destination here, Cancer. Because as you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past, but use your strong mental control to deal with your emotions and have faith in knowing that you will get through this, okay? Because some of you are still in that moment here where the light is you're either trying to hide that you're in some form of pain, okay, or you're lying and saying everything's all right. Some of you could be dealing with a Libra, Capricorn, Taurus, okay, as well as an Aquarius or Libra, okay. But for some of you, you could be going through a depression and you're trying to hide it and you're lying and saying everything's okay, all right. But for some of you, with the Three of Swords here, you can suggest more than one person is involved, okay. It also suggests there will be periods of suspended activities before future successes are there for you. Some of you though, you could be focusing on the separation and the loss, okay. And it implies you may be experiencing difficulties in relationship that could lead to separation here, because the cause of these difficulties is likely to be jealousy or interference from another third party, okay. And some of you, you've got feelings trying to tell you to get over this betrayal, okay. Tell me about this Three of Swords here for Cancer. You have the Hermit here, and that's reverse. So some of you has definitely gone into some sign of isolation, or you're feeling lonely, okay. Some of you are withdrawn from a situation here, and for some of you right now, with the Hermit here reverse, some of you may need to go within to seek some form of enlightenment here, okay. Some of you could be avoiding going within, and for some of you right now, you could be in a situation where you have to withdraw to go and actually heal from this heartache and pain that you're going through. Because for some of you, when it concerns your own well-being, it's now time for you to kind of start loving yourself, okay, and taking your power back. Because some of you may have given your power away to somebody else here and they took advantage of it. For some of you right now though, you could be in a situation where there's nobody that you feel that you can actually confide in, okay. Because there was a point in time when your partner didn't make you feel loved. If anything, they made you feel lonely. It's even possible that they left you for a time, that you had a time apart that they left you from. And if you have not yet started a relationship with this person, then the Hermit in this past position means that you have grown accustomed to feeling alone. Some of you feel alone even when you're in a relationship, okay? But for some of you, your relationship with each other is always lonely, and for most of the time you cannot seem to love each other the way you need to be loved. Because for some of you right now, you've been always in a situation with this person where this person always kind of kept you in a needy position, needing compassion, needing understanding, needing to have a conversation, okay? For some of you right now though, with the Hermit here reversed like this, okay, it's all about going within solitude, okay? Sometimes it's about discrimination and discernment that you need to use. Trust your gut feeling that somebody has betrayed you, okay? Don't doubt yourself, right? Stop questioning yourself if you feel it. Who feels it knows it, okay? For some of you though, with the Hermit here reverse, some of you are feeling sorry for yourself, okay? Or you're feeling that you made some foolish behavior, or some of you are being very narrow-minded, okay? But there's definitely some sadness here and loneliness here that you're going through. Some of you though, you need to start living in the past, okay? You need to start looking forward and seek solution to your problems, okay? And for some of you, it's a warning, okay? Because some of you may need to resolve some current issues and to prevent mistakes happening due to faulty plans. Reassess your position for some of you. But for some of you, it's definitely feeling isolated, rejected, lonely and unloved at this moment, okay? But if it takes you to change your attitude, okay, to adjust this and turn it around. So some of you may need to look to positive, and when you start saying positive affirmation, things will kind of seem much brighter, okay? But then the truth is, some of you are definitely suffering in silence because you're lying and pretending everything's okay, okay? For some of you right now, this could even be within a marriage or in a working environment that some of you are pretending everything's okay, right? That's for somebody. Because for some of you right now, with the 9 of Swords here, right? You're having sleepless nights. Some of you, it's regret, okay? Some of you are going through a situation right now where you're not feeling that your wishes are being fulfilled, okay? For some of you, you're in a situation where you're finally ready to let go of those limiting negative beliefs. Or are you allowing the issues in your life to become bigger than they really are? Because your mind has been doing quite a job on you lately here, Cancer, and even your dreams may be trying to get your attention. But when you learn to let go of the worry, despair, and the sense of hopelessness, a positive new way or path will be shown to you, okay? But the card here is somebody here is suffering in silence, okay? But when you confront your fears and face your fear and do it anyway, okay, you kind of release that. But for those who ain't, your mental anguish will continue, okay? But this is a reminder to take action and trust that your soul and your power of spirit will grasp you firmly by the hand and guide you. But you must take the first steps towards healing and let go of the mental distress. And don't suffer in silence here, Cancer. Reach out for help that's available, okay? There's no need for you to carry this by yourself, because for some of you, the card that clarifies this is the hyphen, okay? Some of you may need some spiritual guidance, okay? Some of you could be dealing with somebody in authority, could be in a work environment. Some of you, it's in a marriage, okay? But some of you just definitely need to go within and seek your spirituality here, okay? Because the only person right now that can help you right now is God, okay? Or a teacher or somebody here who's orthodox. Somebody here could be in a corporation. If it's regarding that, some of you, it's a marriage, okay, that you're going through all this, all right? Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus or Aries. See, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Capricorn. You know who you're dealing with, okay? But Cancer, you've got the hyphen here, okay? The hyphen's usually a priest, okay, or somebody who's in a marriage, or somebody who's seeking religious guidance here, okay? But for some of you, that's probably what you need right now, okay? And that's the truth, okay? Maybe some of you need to start reading some books or going to lectures or services, okay? But the options is there to open to us and set out any kind of lucidity or formulate your own personal philosophy for some of you, okay? For some of you though, it's also about somebody here could need healing, okay? Because everybody's got the power within to heal themselves. So maybe sometimes we need that time out to actually go within and start healing here, okay? The outcome you've got here is temptation, okay? Somebody could have gave into some form of temptation here, all right? And for some of you, with this temptation showing up here as the outcome, there could be regarding some addictions and self-limiting behaviors being addressed there, because some of you may be using some form of alcohol or drugs or sex addictions to actually get over the betrayal, okay? But this is a time when you or someone else in your life may be placing too much emphasis on material, physical world and its pleasures here, okay? Because even though we are born connected to divine source, we have the tendency to pull away from what was once natural. When we become disconnected from spirit here, Cancer, the source that once nourished us is often replaced with different supply or substitute. In other words, the connection is then forged with food, alcohol, nicotine, codependency to someone, or even work, okay? That's where you get the term workaholic, because some of you could be throwing yourself into your job, okay? Because many of us spend our lives trying to fill the void that was created when the link to the divine was broken. But the temptation card is calling you to take a hard look at life and ask yourself, where in my life am I suffering from addictive behavior, okay? Is there negative thinking or behaviors that causing the life force to seep out of your soul? Or are the people and relationships in your life giving you or draining you energy, okay? Are they giving you energy or are they draining it, okay? So you'll know the difference. But learn to embrace your fears and all of your doubts so that every situation in your life becomes a learning experience. Because gaining the knowledge that the physical world teaches will help you transcend to a higher spiritual awareness, okay? Because some of you, it's like you got the devil on one side and God on the other, all right? Some of you, though, will be moving away from this temptation, okay? Some of you moving from the turbulence to a calm. Some of you might be taking a long journey. Some of you could be traveling overseas. But if you're ill, you will be recovering from this illness once you actually make that move. Some of you, it's from a marriage, okay? And when you do so, you will get some victory and success here, okay? That's for somebody, right? Because you got victory and success twice from two different decks. As long as you actually move on from what is this betrayal that's taking place, things will get better for you, okay? If this resonates with you, Cancer, please like, share, follow. I'm going to clarify what's going on here. The problem is you got the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over, okay? There's no second chance you're giving this person, okay? Your life will improve once you actually move on, because somebody was lying, somebody was hurt and was hiding this, okay? And this is what we're talking about when we're saying about the bullshit detector. So somebody here was wearing a mask and pretending everything was okay. Okay? Yeah, and that was in a wedding or somebody you was married to. Okay? That some of you needed to, you've been feeling hurt in this marriage or union. Okay? And some of you feel there's no second chance here. Alright? Because when it comes to the truth regarding this hyphen here and somebody here who's having a sleepless night, it's not enough. Okay? Some of you are frustrated in your relationship. There's lack of confidence. Some of you are self-sabotaging. But there's fear and egos and issues and jealousy going on here. Okay? And that's the truth. Right? And some of you are tempted to move away to calmer waters here. Some of you, you're moving away from some form of addiction that you've actually got, or codependency. Because some of you are healing your heart now. Healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction here. Okay? So that's the reading for you for this. Detecting the bullshit. The bullshit is somebody here who's hiding how they really feel. Bottom of the deck, you got separation. Sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future for some of you. Okay? Let's see what other message is coming out for you here. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Whoa. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control here, Cancer. Okay? It was meant to be. Our cycle has been completed. Some of you here need to go within, take some time out to heal yourself, because somebody was bullshitting you, okay, in a marriage or in a union, okay, and your gut feeling was telling that this person betrayed you. Now you've got your own intuition and discernment that's letting you know that you need to move on. If this resonates with you, Cancer, please like, share, follow. I send you love and light. Namaste.